Hello everyone, I'm Silverraptor and welcome back to Mechanicus. In the last video, we killed ourselves a boss. Now there's another boss available, but I'm not itching to touch them just yet. We have several missions that we can go and do. This one would get us an extra tech priest, but I want to save my Blackstone a little bit for that. I am actually torn between either doing this, which is the radiation burn, we'd get a flamethrower and some blackstone from him, or we do the Rexes and finally get rid of these troublesome Denarites that are on our ship. So, you know what? I know that we don't get any more awakening. And thinking, I don't think we get a lot of cognition. Let's just kind of go back here. So the only kind of cognition we would get are these pokey things, and yeah, this pokey thing, and I mean this does a lot of damage. So. And this guy's also a lot of damage as well. You know what? Why don't we do it? Let's go and take this on. Sub-Tribune Xerxes requests assistance in putting down a rebellion among the lower ranks in the Castis Metallicon Engineering deck. Okay. Let's get ourselves some Skitaria Ranger Alphas, which we'll probably never use, and some Volkite Blasters. The cognition is reduced to 1. We get the machine spirit up, so let's just see how it goes. And we'll bring in everyone, and I think we will. There's not a lot of cognition. Let's get just all servitors, and we have. What's the damage? So I think we are actually more heavily focused on energy at the moment. To next will deal +6 energy damage. I wonder. I'm actually curious about this because if this can hit multiple enemies and does +6 for each one, why don't we try it? All right, one mission. Let's go. Your attention, Magos. My attention is on Silva Tenebris, Xerxes. I must trust you to fulfill your duties as sub-tribune without my oversight. We cannot neglect the security on board the Castis Metallicon. I bring news of a violent uprising among the lower ranks of the tech priests and menials of the engineering deck. An uprising? This is the last thing we need. I permit myself to experience frustration at this news. Your solution, Sub-Tribune? There is but one solution to malcontents and rebellion, Magos. It is the discipline of physics states. Force always wins. Alright, let's see what we're... The dorsal engineering decks are in the hands of the malcontents. We must move against them now and exterminate the seeds of heresy. We should remember these are our people, Sub-Tribune. When they raise arms against us, they cease being ours, Magos. They become pawns of the enemy. And if they fight against my tech priests, I shall direct them to fight back. I hope your aggression will not be justified, but if it is, I shall be ready. The rebels have broken the servitors' loyalty protocols. They defy their original programming. If evidence of their malfeasance be needed, here it is. Let this blasphemy be met with fire and blade. There may be more subtle ways of dealing with the issues, Sub-Tribune. I advise that the malcontent does not deserve subtlety, Magos. Here we go. The rebels are supported by a host of servitors, which form the majority of their firepower. These servitors must be dealt with if the nascent rebellion is to be put down. Justice through firepower. The servitors beyond hope. Destroy them all and deny the rebels their firepower. Decapitation. Kill the leaders of the rebels so the control of the servitors will end. Information warfare. Servitors can be reset via the engineering cogitators. Hack into the cogitators and reinstate the servitors' loyalty protocols. So, I think this is also mission objectives. This seems like a trap. Oh, hang on. If I'm trying to remember correctly, this is we kill all the servitors. This is we kill the leaders, which is those tech priests. This is we have to turn devices and stuff to that are scattered throughout the ship. Well, let's do a decapitation strike. A high-risk strategy, Mangos. I hope the homicide guides you true. Those are my orders. Our objective is to eliminate the rebels' ringleader. Objective updated. Alright. The layout of the engineering deck suggests several different approaches to assault rebel positions. Shooting gallery. Engage the enemies at a distance. Take full advantage of the cohort's ranged weapons. Up the middle. There is no time to employ subtlety. Send the tech priest straight to the main blaster to engage the enemy head-on. Flank maneuver. Send the cohort to flank the rebels and avoid notice until they can assault the enemy up close. Let's do shooting gallery because they are melee with their servitors. Very appropriate, Magos. A firing squad for these traitors. Position updated. And finally, the cohort has the chance to strike a blow against the rebel position before engaging the enemy. Silent strike. A rebel tech priest is patrolling near the cohort's point of entry. They could be eliminated quietly before combat is joined. Go loud. A group of servitors near a full fuel container make a tempting target. All out. This opportunity to attack first should not be ignored. Attack immediately in full force before the fire team is discovered. I think removing the tech priest is probably the best due to the fact that they're probably going to be the most dangerous thing in this fight. So we'll silent strike. A quick and painless end is too good for a traitor, but one less that lives is one less sin in the homicide's sight. Targets killed. Is that a tech priest or a servitor? That looks like a servitor. Oh well. Destroy the target who's untargetable currently. Ah, we do have cognition. Alright. So let's see. We've got Zenorite tech priests, Zenorite servitors. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, I did kill a tech priest. Oh, good. So we would have had to fight 4 instead of 3. Okay, so you are there. You are there. You are going to be the one who's going to be the most annoying. Okay. So I'm going to put you here. You here. You are there. That's good. What do you even have? An axe. I can't tell the weapon. I'm just going to, yeah, put everyone back here. Because we start with 0 cognition. So let's start the battle. And let us start with getting, ooh, scan. Is that Blackstone? I'm gonna grab this. And let's see here. Yeah, let's reveal this stat here. Okay, see, they're not easy. Okay. Yeah, I'm not in range of anything, so I'm just going to position myself here, and then just let the servitors go. Sprint. Okay. And this is a sprint as well. Okay, lots of servitors. Oh, well, hello there. Let's reveal this guy's stat and also damage him. Or does it damage him? I guess it's because it's untargetable. Oh no, I did the wrong guy. I'm an idiot. Okay. Yeah, can't hit him. So I'm going to move up. We're just going to blast this servitor. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, can't do any damage to him. So I guess we just move on up. And then we're just going to get cognition from the servitor. Okay, we got our cognition, and then we're going to hit him with the axe. Okay. And then we're going to end the turn. Okay, you guys are sprinting up. Okay, I mean, it might as well. Okay, this, I'm going to test if it gets through the, untargetable damage. Yep, it does. Okay, see how much health they have? Like, this is not easy. I'm going to use the Cognition's Freedom to reduce this to 1. Try to do damage with these. Okay, that actually went through. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go over here. We're going to sink on it and get rid of this servitor. Alright, and we're just going to have to end it here. Yep, we're going to have to wait a while for them all to do their turns. Okay, so we have 4 tech priests we have to fight. And they're all untargetable at the beginning. Okay. These guys are moving up, then this tech priest in the back is going to go. Okay. New round. This gets up. We get more cognition. And now I think we are going to give you a tech priest, and then the other 2 tech priests are going to flank that guy on either side. Alright. Provocation. Activate that. And then we can't actually hit him. So we actually will use this opportunity to try to trigger the attack of opportunity on this guy. Or nah. We'll just let that be. You activate this. Physical armor is up. We can go into melee range of this guy. No idea if he does damage. And you will also use this. So hopefully it attacks one of the servitors and not our people. And you. Might as well use this for a free action. And this will ignore armor. Okay. Alright, so he is hurt. Let's go and get some cognition from this. And then we'll do this. And then we will hit with the axe. Okay, that's done. Okay, and movement will get us right back to there. Excellent. Alright, and the turn. This guy is sprinting forward, and then this unstoppable guy is going to make a move against that servitor as expected. 5 damage with acid. Dodge 100% of attacks. And then he kills the servitor with that little acid pokey thing. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, that went through. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to go here. We're going to reveal the stats of this guy. This machine spirit. Okay, nothing. And then we'll go on up. This guy's definitely very cognition light, which is kind of good. Use the machine spirits. Wait, what? Oh, he's immobilized. Okay. Okay, these guys are still sprinting up. But I should be able to do quite a bit of damage. Oh god, 2 tech priests that are close. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay. Machine Spirit. 4 damage. We're going to take a hit here, but I kind of need to kill this guy now. 3 damage plus acid. That's actually fine. We can cleanse ourselves of the acid. Excellent. And then, yeah, we'll see if we can kill him with this. Of course not. Why would it need to be easy? I'm going to just poke myself with this. And we'll kill him before the next turn my servitor is up. Hello. Okay. You know what? I'm going to come on over here. Can we get both of them? Almost. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we're going to hit them with this. Okay. And also reduce any energy armor he might have had. We'll end their turn. We'll auto-repair. Those 2 tech priests there are going to be very annoying. They need, like I said, make their attacks first. And then we have to wait for all the servitors to sprint up. You are sprinting up as well. Okay. And then this last tech priest guy is going to go up. Alright, so the first servitor. Yep. Get this cognition. Alright, so this first servitor. Can't target this guy, so. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to take the attack here. Another critical. Jeez. At least we get the cognition for that. Let's go and hit this with the Machine Spirit. And then we're going to die here. But we max out on cognition. We did it? Oh, okay. We can at least kill this guy. Excellent. And then we're going to have to kind of run this way to try to intercept the enemy. Okay, Delos Metals is up. Yeah, I need to go here. And that's on cooldown. I'm going to use this to reveal this guy's stats. Okay, he's hurt. So we'll just blast all of them in a row. Ooh, 8 damage. That was a really good crit. Hang on. I can't target him. That's 5 to 7. And that's just 4 to 7. Alright, you know what? Blast. 7 damaged. Okay. We have one more that we can kill the guy with. But wait, that guy. But can he be within range? That's the issue. Oh wait, we kept the canticles. Okay. Then I'm just going to go for the servitor here. Okay. Dead. Grab the technology. Fine. Good to go. And then we are repairing. We generate cognition for free. Yeah, throw this on him. 2 damage. Disappointing. Let's get our cognition up. Okay, so we got both of that. I am going to... How much health do you have? You're down to 2. Okay. Alright, we're going to take a hit here. But that is fine. Oh, right, I can't target him because he is untargetable. That's alright. Damage absorbed. Haha. Alright, so we're going to take a hit from this guy on him, but that should be fine. We're going to hit this guy with the Phosphorus Blaster Pistol to kill him. Excellent. Phosphorus blaster pistol on this guy, guaranteed kill. Okay, that's pretty good. 5 acid damage as well. Oh well. Dodge 100% of attacks. More acid. Okay, he's deserving some emergency repair. Yeah, phosphorus blaster pistol him. Okay. And oh, I could have just killed him with that. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Even though there's another survive 2 rounds. Interesting. Where's this guy? Oh, he's right there. I could have just used that on him. Whatever. I'm just going to go on up. I've got physical resistance. We're just going to get our cognition. And then we're just going to hit him with the power axe as well. And let's try to get over to the scan. I'm kind of, well, he's in the way. Is there any other kind of scan? I don't know. How to get over there? I'd have to go up here. So let's just back it up a bit. Alright, all of you guys, let's go. Yep, sprint forward. Yep, you're sprinting up. Okay. This guy is in combat. We are going to move this guy on up. He has dropped his armor, so we're going to activate provocation to get that up. And then if his turn ended, we are repairing. And we could do this, or let's just do this. Use this up. Okay, and then also we're going to cleanse ourselves of the acid. Okay. I think I know how to get to that this turn. So let's do that. We'll use this. And then, yeah. We are going to go over here. Yeah, we're going to probably take a little bit of hits, but we're also going to get cognition. More cognition. And then power axe this guy. Yes, why not? Ooh, nice critical. Corrupted technology. Expected. And then let's go trigger the opportunity. Okay, we took 1 damage. Not a big deal. Get the cognition. I just want to know what this scan is, because I forgot what it does. So we're gonna run over this way. Spread this way. And then final bit. Oh, Blackstone. That was worth it. I mean, we need to survive 2 rounds, and we're basically, yeah, okay. Alright, and I'm just gonna come on over here. And then I'm going to use this to gain cognition points. And then, wonder if this is a good lineup. Can we line them up? Yes, we can. Okay, so I'm going to use this as a test. We can damage both of them at once. Alright, yeah, I think it is. I think it does damage to both of these, so this is going to be worth it. Technology, no problem. We can't target him, so I'm just going to use Yo's fabrication to prepare ourselves up. And we're going to end the turn. You cannot target him at all, so let's just use him to just gain the cognition. And just kind of end our turn there. You, however, can kill him. So let's just blast him. Okay. I'm just gonna move this guy over here. Alright, so that actually went pretty well. I mean, but you can see that you have the potential of getting overrun. If we had an extra tech priest, that might have been a little hairy, depending upon where they might spawn, so... yeah. So we just need to survive one more round. There's no more leaders left. Oh! Okay, well that was the last round. There we go. Xenos contained. Mission complete. If the servitor is inactive or destroyed, the rebels are overwhelmed by the cohort's assault. Traitors, tech priests are cut down or flee into the labyrinths of the Castius Metallican's interior. The true mission has only just begun, however. What prompted this rebellion? And are their leaders truly all dead? Our triumph was inevitable, Magos. The only language the rebel understands is violence, and our statement has been made. A victory indeed, Sub-Tribute, but it is not an answer. Magos, I have recovered the internal databanks of one of the rebel tech priests. They were heavily encrypted, in contravention of all regulations. Then they were hiding something. Can you recover any data? Only a fragment. It is a name. Epsilus Damicios. It means nothing to me, I fear. Nor I, xenobiologist. Tyrsus. Formal request. Formal speech mode. Magos, a moment of your time, if I may, in private. Be quick, Tech Acquisitor. Matters require my attention have multiplied. Recollections begin. Epsilus Damicios designate Arch-Heretic origin Stygius 8. Classification status equals Secretum Omega. You have heard of this Epsilus, an Arch-Heretic? I am forced to quarantine great consternation at this knowledge. You believe their followers are on the Castius Metallicon? I think they're from the same planet as Scaevola. Certainty less than 30%. Error, insufficient data. Format recommendation. Seek additional input. The request for more information never ends. I would know more of this Epsilus Damicios Scaevola. Keep me informed of what you find. That weapon, that beam weapon, was definitely clutch. And being able to strike first through their untargetable ability. And we get all of that. Yeah, we lost a couple of them. Alright. 3 Blackstone. I'm fine, and we don't get any awakening to it. And we also get the Volkite Blaster. So this is a single target nuke, which we can get, I think after 2 shots, it can be just that 1 CP. I think our weapon's kind of better. If it's the same, but yeah. Okay. So, first off, let's look at the... No, we don't need to look at tech, we know what that is. Let's look at... Here it is, Guitari. Ranger Alpha avoids all opportunity attacks. Single target melee attack triggers an attack of opportunity. Okay. But not more damage than this guy. This guy just doesn't avoid attack of opportunity. Okay. Alright. That's interesting that he can avoid attack of opportunity. So that actually might be worthwhile against flayed ones. Because you can just run in, hit them, and run out. Alright, I'll consider that. He has another mission. What is it? Sicarian Rust Stalkers. Phosphor Serpenta. Ooh, single target ranged attack reveals target statistics, deal 4 to 6 energy damage to target. Okay. I like the target resistance and extra energy in the machine spirit. Problem is that it costs 2 cognition. Yes, the reduced cognition is active for some of my tech priest, but still, I need a little bit more cognition generation in order to pursue that. If I go to my cohorts, yeah. So yeah, it would probably be replacing this, but we need to have a more reliable way of generating cognition, like I said. Yeah. I'm going to put this in here so that all of our energy attacks just do extra damage. You are just all over the place, so we don't really need to do anything. The noise reductor is interesting. Next base attack now. The only reason I'm thinking this is that maybe if we do flayed ones, we can put this on. But I think we are all kind of good. What about you? Yeah, this I want. The Corrado Claw has -1 cooldown. It restores 2 more hit points. So there we go. And now we need to figure out what we're going to be spending this last augmentation on. I didn't think about what I would replace this with. I mean, we could fire a straight line. We could just give him this. But no, he wouldn't get the most out of it. Is there any of these that are double augmentation? Or are we just... No, that's not worthwhile. Okay, so we're just going to have a dead augmentation on this guy for the time being until we can get the flamethrower. Right? You, flamethrower. 2 cognition, but physical damage and burn. Deals 2 damage over 3 seconds. Oh, it's 1. Alright, we just have a dead augmentation on him for the time being. But this is really good. And then we also would like to get to this as well. What is the last one? Oh, we don't have enough to double check. Okay. You... enhance enhancers. Okay, we would be able to get our energy damage up as well. But that would cost 321. And you. I want to make sure I got everything. You would be going into the ultimate resistor, but we don't have enough Blackstone at the moment. So for this, what do I have? I don't have any. Okay. So the enhanced, this would make it free. For every 3 turns, get +1 energy round if we can get to that. And then in the meantime, we just get a permanent +1 energy damage, which we're doing with our Phosphor Blaster Pistol and Plasma Caliver. Okay. You know what? Let's go for it. Used up all of our Blackstone yet again, and then we're going to do that. Okay. Alright. And I think we have enough time to do this mission to go get the Flamer. I would like the Flamer because once we start hitting... Not this. The Ubajo sector, there's flayed ones everywhere, and they just kind of swarm. So and they don't have armor. So area of effect stuff to hit as many as possible is really good against them. So yeah, let's get the Flamer. Get back into diving in the tube. So we'll launch the mission. Let's see. So we have enough Blackstone for 1. Hang on. What's the enemies? Okay, yeah. Alright, so we're going to launch the mission. We're going to get all of him. These 2. Yes, I see. The cheaper is going through. So that was good. The next energy attack is actually pretty darn good if we're doing multiple energy attacks. Hang on. Attack. Let's do this. Okay, so we need to use it 6 more times in order to be able to get +9 energy damage for multi-attack. And we have a mysterious one that I'm not sure about. But we're getting the canticles unlocked pretty quickly. Alright. Let's get it. Again, we'll do this, a couple of these, one of this. And... yeah. Then you apply. Just double check we have the max one. Let's just get 15. Alright, so we got the maximum amount. Let's deploy. Magos stable orbit achieved and maintained. My thanks, Quartermaster. I would remain in geosynchronous orbit for the duration of this mission. Fuel reserves calculated. Continuous orbit probable but not certain. Additional fuel acquisition recommended. Attention required. Troublesome news, Magos. The tanks are nearly empty. Supplies are low. Far from sufficient. Problematic in the extreme. How can our supplies be low? We only just arrived here, Quartermaster. Warp transit. Less than satisfactory. New reports state cargo supplies vented to the void as a result of damage. Most unacceptable. Then what is our situation now, Quartermaster? Deploying armed forces on hostile world is costly exercise. Logistically complex. Running cost for the Castius Metallicon in orbit far from negligible. Crisis in isotopic fuel matter for the core reactors. Disappointment and frustration are flooding my neural vaults and requiring quarantining. I focus instead on a solution. Can you present one? The tomb of Agralock contains strong traces of radioactive decay. Supplies of necessary materials present. Request acquisition before materials half-life is expired. Alright. Let's get into this. The tomb of Agralock isn't particularly welcoming, Magos. Are you certain it is worth the risk to go in? Our mission here cannot be fulfilled if the Castius Metallicon has insufficient fuel to stay in a stable orbit. Very well. I hope the Quartermaster understands what missions like this cost. Cost of deployment less than value of resources acquired. Mission is mathematically justified. Well, when you put it like that. Alright, radiation burns. Okay, so let's see. Interesting. We can just kind of go in a direct path. We wouldn't be able to get that, but there's no guarantee that that's Blackstone. So yeah, I think we'll just be fighting 3 things back to back. So let's get the first battle done with. Okay, that's quite a few Necron warriors. Okay, they are far back. I think I'm just going to stay back a little bit, form a bit of a firing line, so that they have to come to us. So I'm going to put these guys here. And then we'll start the battle. And you... I'm not going to go for this here because all the Necron warriors are there at the moment. I think we're just going to start by revealing their stats one at a time. This should be a relatively easy, straightforward mission, so I'm going to just end turn and let the Necron warriors advance. Okay. Cognition point there. I don't want to rush in, so let's delay the turn for the moment. Okay, we get cognition from that. Cervical Skull will get cognition from this. And let's see. Yeah, I'll just end the turn. Let them just advance a little bit more. And then you are... Well, we can use this to reveal his stats. Okay, so they're basically mostly energy resistant. That's fine. I'm going to use this time to get the Skitarii deployed. And Scarabs are coming up. Okay. And then we'll put him here. And then we will move up. Phosphorus Blaster. Okay. And yeah, I'm going to go I'm going to go here. He shouldn't be hit. Going to collect the cognition and hit him with the axe and do quite a bit of damage. Alright, which means when he tries to move, we will get an attack of opportunity. Okay, that should be out of range. Interesting. Okay, okay, he's energy, so I'm going to move you. Oh, I don't have to go all the way up. Let's see. Okay, here I can reach him. Fine by me. Ooh, nice, 6 damage. Alright. And turn. Necron Warrior, they're moving forward. You are moving up. You're going to attack him. 2 damage. Yeah, this is going to be an easy mission. This is a Blackstone harvesting mission for sure. Okay, so... trying to think about how best to do this. Try to take advantage of using the cognition next turn. It's just, yeah, let's go on up. I mean, he's going to die from moving. This, we are going to get the cognition from the scarabs, who didn't move when it was their turn, and I'm fine with that. And then we're going to power axe our way through. Take a little bit of scarab damage. Okay. Let me use this. Okay, so we can hit these 2 guys, which would actually kill the guy up front. Yeah, why don't we just blast these 2? And critical, so we get a free cognition from him. Okay, I mean... Okay, so we won't get the free cognition from him. There's like no point to do this, I don't think. Yeah, we'll save that for when they actually start attacking us. Oh, you can't actually get that anyway, so what do I do with you? You're just gonna wait for the platform, I guess, because this is going by pretty quick. Yeah. Opportunity, and another critical with more cognition. Yeah! Alright, good. That's gonna move back. Excellent. We don't even need servitors, I don't think. We'll just absorb the damage by repairing ourselves. Phosphorus Blaster Pistol. Let's reveal this guy's stats. Dead. That's his stat. That is the best stat. Then I guess who's going next? You? Your stats. Okay. Okay. Oh. That's actually pretty simple. I think here would get all 3 of them. Grab this. And then we will use the Cogitator's Freedom. Reduce this to 1, and then we're going to blast all of them, all at the same time. And then, oh, so close. I can repair it. And I have physical armor, so this should be absorbed. Yep. And then you go, opportunity attack. Absorbed. Excellent. Okay, and then let's go get ourselves some Blackstone. And just 5 to 7. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this. This will also help us out in the future missions. Use use the axe. 5 damage. Dang it. Okay, well, we'll get it next turn to get rid of that. Yep. Take some damage, and I can use the Zenerite thing. Okay, let's see here. We should be able to kill him. Yeah, move here. Kill him with this blast. And then we'll move him over here. And turn, you're gonna hit him, that's fine. 2 damage, nothing. Alright. Those metals. Let's reveal this guy's stats just to be sure. He has 3 health left, so I don't want to kill him just yet. Or do I? I will move up to get the cognition. And then I'm going to use this to repair us. And yeah, this should be fine. You I will put here. And we're going to distant prayers our guy over there. Okay, and then let's just grab the 2 cognition here. And we are going to go up 1 Tomb Awakening, but that's fine. We're going to subtract it by 2. Platform moved here. Excellent. Don't need any servitors, so we're going to be done. We're going to freely blast this to get our Awakening level down. And then we'll just, walk up and hit this guy with the axe. Yep. Alright. So we are starting this mission with full cognition. Let's see. The cohort's rad sniffers are detecting potential traces of the target isotopes. The trail leads through a half-collapsed series of chambers, crumbling under the weight of the shifted landscape overhead. It may be perilous to pursue, but could bring the cohort to their objective more quickly. Blackstone earned. I do like Blackstone. Let's see. Calculation. Survey the collapsed chambers before taking this route. It will not be quite as fast, but should mitigate the risk. Courage. Take the dangerous trail. It is worth the risk. Caution. Take another way around. The mission will fail if the cohort is lost to the treacherous terrain. Let's see. This, I mean, could give us Blackstone, but it could hurt us. This will definitely either lead to more Awakening. Let's do calculation. Oh, hello! The cohort sizes up the stability of the chambers ahead before proceeding. Their field engineers' experience tells them which parts to avoid, and while they do not make very fast progress, they emerge on the other side of the collapse unscathed. Their thoroughness also turns up a cache of rare elements unearthed by the upheaval. Omnispecs. Target has a 75% chance to miss you with his attack for 1 round. Wow. Okay. For 1 cognition of, if there's a big heavy-duty guy that we're expecting, we can just go, please don't hit me. Okay. That was worth it. Alright, next mission. We're going to bite these Necrons because this will also reduce our Awakening a bit. It also gives us more Blackstone. That's what... Alright. Kill all enemies. Necron Warrior. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we have 1 scanner over there. So we need to get there. Oh, I hate those things. 1, 2, 3. Alright, you go first. So yeah, you will be put right here. Then you, and you. Okay. So we're just going to be... You... Yeah, sorry. You are going to be on the front lines. You will be put here. And then you will kind of take cover behind him. He's got 2 energy, so that's what we're going to go with. I don't think we need this Qatari Vanguard, so we're going to start. we're fully repaired. Let's reveal this guy's stats. Okay, so he's resistant to energy. Okay, and then let's move. Wait. I'm in range here? Nope. But I am here. I'm just going to move one over here. Blast him, reveal his stats. Okay! He's not resistant to energy. Okay, so I'm going to move forward here. I can damage both, and I can kill that at the same time? Interesting. I want to scan it, not immediately destroy it, so let's just kind of run forward. Cognition. Cognition here. We're going to poke this guy for a free cognition. Axe it. Okay, and then we're going to get a attack of opportunity. One, and with damage, that's fine. I'll repair after this. Get our cognition. We will cleanse ourselves of this acid. And then let's scan this. Hang on, I should have... No, it wouldn't have worked anyway. I would have to do this. Okay. And we're going to go here. 4 to 6. I'm going to use this just to increase the energy attack by 1. Use this to reduce the cognition. And then we're going to basically blast these guys out of the water. And Necron's de-awakened a bit. I'm going to put him next to the obelisk so that we can start getting cognition. And see, this is the power of just having a lot of cognition to do stuff. You could run across the map and do all these crazy things. This is what's interesting about the game. The tech priests are really powerful if you can have the cognition to power them. Okay, fully repaired. He's going to move up. Come on, energy armor. Do your stuff. 1 damage. Excellent. That actually works perfectly. All right, you... just out of range. That is good. Okay. I'm going to use this to get this cognition. Okay. And for you, I don't know what your damage deal is, but I know it's not going to be able to withstand doing this. Technology. And then let's move on up to get some more cognition from him. And then we'll hit him with the axe so that when he backs up, he'll have to take 2 axe swings. Or he just dies right here. I'm fine with that. Yep, we'll take 1 corrupted technology. That is perfectly fine. And yeah, I'll just go here, and then we'll just start beginning the repair. Okay, and we can get more cognition by scanning that. Yeah, we can. Okay. So we have that. We're going to double phosphorus blaster this guy. Oh wait, do we want double? Maybe not double phosphorus blaster. Let's figure out what this guy's deal is here. Okay, energy. That's actually perfectly fine. So we're going to actually go up. We'll grab cognition. And we're going to hit this guy with the axe. 3 damage. Wish it was a bit more, but that's fine. So we'll end the attack. Get another opportunity attack. Another 3 damage. He's going to hit us. Our energy shield is up. Only 1 damage. So essentially, we are going to be fully repaired next turn. All right. And we've got servitors. We don't need... Oh, Skatari Vanguard probably would be beneficial, so I'm going to drop this guy here. And we took advantage of being next to that. Grab it. And you going to basically run across here. Alright, so that is out of range, but this will kill him. I'm fine using up all this cognition. We'll probably get it back. And that other guy. Okay. Oh, I see. We're out of range. Nah, it's fine. Skitarii Vanguard actually can't reach him, so let's just remove that corpse. A little waste of a couple cognition, but that's fine. Move on over here. Goes down to 2. We're going to repair here. And then I'm going to move up to get the cognition. Absorb this. That's on cooldown, so we're just going to blast and hopefully kill this guy. There we go. Up to technology, so we're just going to start with a couple hit points less. It's fine with all of our repairing. And we get all the cognition in the area. Excellent. And we also reduced it by 3. So if we keep this up, we might be able to do this with... Oh, by 4! If we keep this up, we might actually have a free mission. Blackstone Urn. Healed. Okay. So yeah, let's go to the glyphs here. Okay, so glyphs. Let's see here. This is Blackstone. I don't recognize this. Let's just go for the sure Blackstone, because that's what I'm definitely after. Alright. And then move on forward. Next mission objective. And the last one. So we'll be at 0 Awakening. Let's see if we have another monitor to be able to get to keep the enemy from awakening. I see 2. Alright, I think we actually have a free mission. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so all of them are basically going to be up. So, again, you are going to go up here. Put the servitors active here. I will have a Skitarii Vanguard hiding behind them. And then... Is that completely blocked? I think that's completely blocked. I'm going to put you here. You, Servitor. Yeah, I'm going to move you back here. Move this Servitor here so that that's at least open. And then you go here and you go here. Okay. I've used up all of our cognition. That is fine. We get the cognition here. And let's grab the farthest here. Okay, let's scan this guy. Okay, good. Damage is done. Let's figure out your stats here. Okay, no armor at all. That suits me fine. We're going to move on up. Get the Blackstone. Okay, so it releases more enemies. Good to know. I am going to get some more cognition by poking him. We need to power axe on him. Just so that when he moves back, we'll kill him. Alright. And then your turn. We can't get to any actual Necron, so we're just going to run up here and then just say, hey, look at me! Alright. And then end turn. We could try to kill this with this guy. You know what? Let's try it. 5 damage. Dang it. Okay. Then we're just going to hide back here. And now all the Necron warriors are going to move forward. We want to get to that. Oh, there's 3? I think there's 3. Okay, we're going to take 2 damage. It's fine. Yep. Guess will get us some cognition up. Attack of opportunity. Critical hit. Get cognition right off the bat. And dead servitor, but he did his duty. Absorbed the hits and got us cognition. You are going to go on up and activate this for the armor. And then begin hitting with the servo arm. Excellent. Okay, we are repaired. And you have the phosphorus blaster. That's right. Let's reveal this guy's stats. Physical armor. Okay. And don't want to do that there, so I'm going to move him here. We are actually going to use the Cogitator's Freedom so that we can blast him with the Gauss Gamma pistol to ignore the armor. And get free cognition. Excellent. Music's also totally dope in this game. And then let's get the cognition from him. There we go. We're back up to full cognition. And then we'll hit him with the power axe. No idea how much damage. Corrupted technology. That's fine. End the turn. Auto repair active. Zealous metals active. Okay, so we're going to go over here. And we're going to just phosphor blaster pistol first this to get the awakening down. Okay. Okay, so we don't know the stats of him or him. I'm going to use the phosphor blaster pistol on him. Okay, so he's resistant to physical damage. And you know what? Let's just go on up. We'll just grab our cognition. He's probably going to absorb this. Yeah, but we can still hit him with the axe. And we got the max damage. Okay. And if he tries to move, he's just going to hurt himself. Okay, we're repairing here. Right. Phosphorus blaster pistol him. Okay. So he is going to be a dead guy. I'm going to go here. Hit with the axe. Okay. And then we're going to go here for the Blackstone. And we have another guy awakening. That suits me just fine. How much? Alright, so it's basically a free kill. So we're just going to use this to destroy this now. Okay. And then... yeah, I can just walk right up to this guy and trigger the axe when he tries to move. And auto repair is active. That's destroyed. That's destroyed. Can't hit anyone with this guy, can I? Nope, just the corpse. Well, sometimes just the corpse is all you need dead. Okay, one more Necron permanently off the board. These guys are going to move up. They should be out of range. Opportunity attack. Axe went through. We're going to take a blast in the face. That's fine. That should be right. Alright, opportunity attack. Damage is absorbed. That's not good. And 2 damage. Oh, he got away. Alright, we're going to take some hits. We'll have to spend... oh, he's targeting the servitor because of the look at me thing. Alright. I'm going to delay the servitor's actions. Repair up. And... this guy's only got 1 health, which means it would be perfect for him. Oh, we've got... yeah, we've got armor. I'm just gonna run past. Critical? Really? Okay, well, that's perfectly fine. Especially if we run past, grab this to cognition. Go here, then go here to scan it. It should awaken the last guy. Yep, last Necron warrior is coming out. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Free mission. Didn't kill those last Necron warriors, but that's fine. Cohort locate the cache of ingots forged from the rare isotope by some unknown Necron method. They are able to take this rare bounty back to the tomb entrance for processing into fuel for the Castius Metallicus. You have your supplies. Is the fuel situation improved? The fuel is good. The rest, not so good. I anticipate further requests for action in maintaining mission optimal supply levels. Undoubtedly, no army survives without supplies. Supplies not in the habit of walking into our hold. Then I am sure I will hear from you again soon, Quartermaster. Alright, we took a little bit of damage there because I thought that we would have to kill them all. But nope, it was just scan and freaking the bounty. Pitiful amount of Blackstone spent. Quite a few Necron warriors have been killed. Alright, that was a successful mission. Perfect. And we've got our flamethrower. And I'm just curious what he has. Power field generation, all physical attacks gain +3 physical damage for 1 round. Okay. That's interesting. That's the Acropsis sector, which we just left. I don't... If we had that, we had the flamethrower against the flayed ones. I'll have to think about this off camera. This would also be good against flayed ones somewhat. You are unimpressive. Well, anyways, let's go and upgrade some people. Okay, so let's see. So you are our repair guy. We can't use this in actual melee combat. No, I don't have anything still for the extra slot for you. We can get this, but what would I put in its place? Because a lot of this stuff is expensive. Have we gotten to the point where I've just kind of maxed out on the upgrades of what I can really use? I think that might be the case. Still like this. Depends upon what mission we do next, but I think we are actually not upgrading any of our guys. Not yet. Oh right, where does this go? It goes up there. Has a 75% chance to miss its attack for 1 round. Oh. We've got the Blackstone. We could just immediately just blitz up to the ultimate resistor. What would be the thing? Would be +5 to maximum health, whereas currently we have +3 to maximum health and +1 energy armor. So that would just give us more health, but would remove our energy armor. We do need better legs. That could be useful. And what about you? Extra physical armor. Tech priest. This is a support for our tech priests. I'm not sure if we need that, but that is really good ability. I don't know. We could blitz this, or we could save that and start working towards our next tech priest as well. We have a lot of host of enemies that we'd have to do. Because we could do this. We have the flamethrower. This would go well with the flamethrower, but we don't have too many other good physical attacks now that we have energy. This could be good against flayed ones due to the cone attack. The problem is that with this area size increase, you can't hit your own enemies as well with the chain damage, so you need to have extra energy armor to be able to resist that. I'll have to think about it. So I am kind of considering that. This could be interesting if we have a good tech priest cognition generation. Hang on. Sorry, I know it should be ending this mission, but I am just very curious. So let's see. So we have the generation from killing targets, scans, and cognition gauge. We have someone just going down this route. We do. We have you. You're kind of going down the repair and cognition generation route. We could kind of go more melee. Yeah, that might be worthwhile. And we also have support for... You can also have bonus for tech priests. I'm just thinking, and I really should get off this, so I'll think in my own time. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next Mechanicus video.